We made it. We made it to the end, the finish line. It's your boy, Dame. Storytime episode 14 is here. 14 of 14. We're on chapter 14 of the book that's been goated. The Beauty of Being Wrong. Go get yours today. So if we on chapter 14 and 14, that means we must be one day away. Tomorrow is the anniversary. Today is 8/23. Tomorrow's 8/24. Disclaimer, shout out to Kobe. 8/23 is his birthday. 8/24. I did it because of the symbolism. 8/24 Mamba time. So today and tomorrow, I'm gonna be giving y'all some from here. Then I'm gonna be giving y'all something from Fennec, those from Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Paying my respect. But today is the completion of the story time. Chapter 14. It's called The Beauty of Being Wrong. This is where we encapsulate the the book in its entirety for you niggas. We let you niggas know what you uh what you read. Summarize, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna just read the first couple of pages. Reiteration of the first 13 stories. Go check the stories out, you feel me? When the general mind sees the beauties and the uglies, no plural for ugly, I created that word. Created a gang of words in this motherfucker. Mentioned in his book, they'll likely conceive it as counterintuitive at first. After all, we've been rigorously conditioned by society that being broken, inexperienced, argumentative, skeptical, and wrong are characteristics only a fool would embrace. However, at some point the general mind must challenge itself past its dogmatic principles to explore the beauties they can't currently conceive. The beauty of being broken is in the process of fixing oneself from whatever state of being they are in that needed to be worked on. The beauty of inexperience is the ability to ascertain information without letting all the preconceived biases you are gifted through human experience hinder the process. The beauty of being skeptical, or rather inquisitive, is getting access to tireless information that comes with these endless questions. The beauty of argumentation shows in the vastness of outlooks from different walks of life. That is, if it isn't an argument where the subjects are intent on arguing to win. And the beauty of knowing nothing, just as an experience, provides you the refurbished, clean slate to build your edifice from the ground up. Whether or not your mind struggles to process the beauties, with a bit of effort, you can see that somewhere lies the potential to grow from these counterintuitive statements. Like I've been said in the last 13 stories, these statements, when they hit you, even the title, The Beauty of Being Wrong, it sounds like something that your mind is unfamiliar with. This is deliberate. This is to trigger your brain to inquire more. And, you know, you don't want to be wrong generally. So when you hear the beauty of being wrong, you might be like, hold on, what? What you mean being wrong? The beauty of being broken. What do you mean being? What are you talking about? Beauty of argumentation. What do you mean argumentation? The ugly of tradition. I love tradition. So these are deliberately to trigger you into inquiring more. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already inquired or didn't want to inquire from the, let's say, the cover or just the title, everything is purposeful. Everything is deliberate. You feel me? So I had to address why the counterintuitive statements were made. The time to let these seemingly dichotomous statements work in our favor is now. The embarrassment, shame, and insecurity of being wrong are only due to our unhealthy, poor ego state that hasn't been conditioned to view things in contradiction with our lifestyle. So yes, it's your ego that don't want to be wrong. Like, how can I say this? The, being wrong is like the conduit to growth, the conduit to you exploring and learning things past your way of thinking. Being wrong is a beautiful thing. It sounds cliche for me to say, but being wrong is literally the pathway to knowledge. So there's no shame in being wrong. It's a lot of shit I don't know. It's a lot of shit It's more shit that I don't know than I do know. That's a fact. It's more shit that you don't know than it is that you do know. That's a fact. So it's only an ego state or ego condition to be ashamed to be wrong, to be ashamed to ask a question, to be ashamed to say, I don't know. I hear so many people who don't know the answer to some shit who just answer anyway because of their fear of looking stupid or knowing to the public that they don't know. Ask a nigga, hey, where's the remote? Nigga has no clue where the remote is, but he gonna pull out his ass. Oh man, I think it's under the couch. You think you don't know where that shit at, but you just don't want to be wrong. Ego. E-G-O, motherfucker. Something we gotta relinquish. There's absolutely nothing immoral about being conceptually wrong. Remember, conceptually wrong. That means you think something to be true, but you're actually not right. Conceptually wrong. As this presents the most convenient time to gain conceptual wrongness. For emphasis, I have to repeatedly make a disclaimer when it comes to what I mean by being wrong. Again, let me reiterate for y'all what wrong I'm talking about. There's multiple angles, dimensions of wrongness. Being morally wrong, you feel bad because you do something that disconnects you from life. That causes moral conflict. I believe we have an innateness to do righteous things, life affirming things to oneself as well as each other outside of oneself. So righteousness is just a life affirming action, looking out for somebody, feeding your baby, feeding your drinking water, you know what I'm saying? Doing certain things that just help provoke that life. That's righteous to me. Wrongness is the opposite. Harming, self-inflicting, giving somebody something with the intent to hurt them or kill them. Those things are my form of moral wrongness, which is not what the book addresses. Being morally wrong is something I never encourage, while being conceptually wrong isn't always a beauty either. For example, believing 2 plus 2 is 5 is not a beautiful wrong, as it is invalid to the mathematical principles provided on our material realm. So you have conceptual wrongness, and then you have another wrongness in concept, but it's more so practical wrongness. 2 plus 2 on the surface will always be 4. So if you think 2 plus 2 equals 5, then you're wrong, and that's not the type of wrong this book addresses either. We need you to be practical. We're aiming more so at the belief. The belief is like the bridge between truth and untruth. Beliefs is the conceptual wrongness in which we attack in the book because beliefs are subjective. Neither is feeling good by harming someone, as that low energy state is by no means the type that this book addresses. Let me see. The journey of assuming wrongness is through human fallible concept and by assuming its wrongness. Oh, the journey of assuming wrongness is through human fallible concept, and by assuming its wrongness, we better our odds of maxing out our potential. Also, being wrong is a self-development tool. So, what others think and feel about you while you take your journey is of no concern to you. The moment you tell people's ego, as well as your ego, to step aside, will be the moment you've accepted the beauty of being wrong. And that's just the first couple of pages of the last chapter. But yeah, your ego, as well as the egos of others, might want to reject or neglect being wrong in concept. You might want to protect your ideologies to the core, which, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. This is just, I made this because the pathway to growth is just a part of my journey. And on my journey, I realized if I want to do this at an expedited rate, I have to know that I don't know shit. Words of Socrates. And 14 is just a reiteration of that point, knowing I don't know nothing. All 14 chapters are reiterations of the same point, the beauty of being wrong, hence the title. So with that being said, story time is done. 14 for 14. Go get the book. Out now. Tomorrow's the first anniversary. I will be giving y'all fresh content of all sorts, whether it's eye tests. I might do an eye test, real talks, bar breakdown, and I might give y'all some rhetoric. With that being said, man, it's your boy Dan. Much love. Go get it.